Coming up on Too Spooky For You. Did a Sasquatch interrupt these Canadian kids' hockey game? And could a man have accidentally filmed footage of a Florida skunk ape? All this and more coming up in 5 Unexplained Bigfoot Sightings. Number 5. Sundance Bigfoot Sighting. Back in 2014, a couple were driving in Sundance, Utah near Provo Canyon, which has been kind of a hot spot for Bigfoot and Sasquatch sightings. Making their way down the road, they thought they saw something lurking in the tree line. They decided to turn around and start filming in hopes that they would be able to spot whatever it was that they saw.
Yeah. That's like right here, right? Around this corner, I think. Like right here somewhere. Oh, look, right there, stop, back up. It was right there, I just saw it.
It happens so fast that if you blink, you might just miss it. What appears to be a Bigfoot or Sasquatch can be seen standing in the tree line, seemingly observing the couple. They drive a little bit past it, and when they back up, whatever it was is gone, assumingly retreating back into the darkness of the woods.
Gosh. Watch out, you're like going off the road. Crap, where'd it go? He was huge. I scared him off.
After uploading the video, many requested that they go back and have someone stand where they spotted the Bigfoot in order to do a size comparison. After the comparison, they concluded that the creature stood at a staggering height of 7 foot and 1 inch. So what do you think? Did they get some compelling footage of a Sasquatch or Bigfoot? Or could this just be a hoax? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Number 4. Robert Dawson Bigfoot. Robert Dawson is known to many Bigfoot enthusiasts as one of the top Bigfoot researchers to have lived. One of the most compelling pieces of video evidence he recorded starts with him walking through the woods at night where he felt a Bigfoot lived. He stops at one point when he spots a pair of eyes peering at him through some tree branches.
See it or not, but I see some eyes shine over there somewhere. Trying to get between them trees ain't easy.
Eventually, the eyes disappear, and he goes on walking around and recording. Though, he spots it again, and what follows is some of the most compelling video evidence of Bigfoot I've seen.
Thought I saw something.
As you can see, a pair of eyes and a cone-shaped head can be seen observing Dawson. It apparently realizes it's been spotted and ducks behind the brush to hide. Robert says that he thought he saw something, not realizing what his camera had caught, and as he pans back, it can be seen again, just watching him.
I know it did. Something over there looking way down that ditch down there.
Robert notices it doesn't seem to like the light, and every time he pans the camera towards it, it keeps ducking to avoid it. Eventually, the battery on his camera light starts to die, causing the light to dim a bit, and he decides to chase after the creature, giving some words of advice.
Damn, I wish I'd put the battery in that damn thing. Don't do this at home. Whatever you do. Right over here, don't ever do this.
When he gets to the area the Bigfoot was spotted, it appears that the Bigfoot is no longer there. Apparently, the Bigfoot didn't like being chased after as rocks begin being thrown at Robert, and he looks up to see that the Bigfoot isn't as far away as he thought it was.
Oh, that was a rock. Oh, he's behind me there.
This is, in my opinion, some of the most compelling video evidence of Bigfoot. Unfortunately, Robert Dawson passed away in July of 2018 at the age of 60 from complications with stage 4 cancer. Rest in peace, you Bigfoot chasing badass.
That was a rock. Oh, he's behind me there.
Number 3. Hockey Sasquatch. Back in 2012, a few kids in Canada were outside playing some street hockey while one of them filmed giving commentary over the game.
Up front, Jason has it. Trying to clear it, and they do.
They are interrupted though, as they hear some strange howls coming from the woods.
I don't know what that was. Just keep playing. Alright, there's something out there.
They hear it again and go to take a look at what could be causing the sounds, when they spot what appears to be a Sasquatch wandering through the woods.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? I see, it's like black. I couldn't really. That thing is, what is that? Okay. Alright, hey. Did it just... Alright, you know what?
Unfortunately, the footage cuts off there. The howls that the kids hear are certainly pretty chilling, though I would be remiss to not say that the sighting of the creature itself, I'm just not too sure about. I would love to get your opinions on this one. Could this be footage of an actual Sasquatch, or could these kids have doctored the whole thing? I personally can't say one way or the other. Number 2. Bigfoot Collision. Our number 2 video is yet another Bigfoot sighting from a car at night, though this one is just a little bit more personal, it seems. A woman and her husband were driving one night when they thought they had a collision with a deer. They decided to back up and use the rearview camera to see what it actually was that they hit. Using her cell phone camera, the woman recorded the screen to get record of what they hit, possibly for insurance purposes. As they approach whatever it was, it gets up and begins chasing after the couple's car.
Is that it right there? Oh my gosh, go.
Now, some people say that this is fake due to the woman's reaction, stating that she would have screamed at the sight of whatever it was that was running after them. Though, people react to things in many different ways. So her just gasping and saying to drive seems like a perfectly acceptable way to react in this situation. Though, let me know what you think. Before we get to number 1, I'd just like to take a moment and ask, if you're enjoying the video, that you please give it a like. And if you would like to see more videos like this in the future, subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified the next time I upload. You can also follow me on Twitter at 2spooky4u5. Also, if you would like to support the channel directly, consider donating to us on Patreon at 2spooky4uyt. All donations go to helping the channel grow and get better, and there are some stretch goals that, if reached, will help fund a documentary on a local legend known as Raymeyer's Hollow. Thank you for your support. Number 1. Florida Skunk Ape. Back in 2015, a man by the name of Matt was canoeing in the swamps of Lettuce Lake Park when he spotted something he thought was pretty strange. He ended up showing this footage to a park ranger, thinking it could possibly be a bear, but the ranger told him that bears don't usually wander out into the swamp, and upon closer inspection, they noticed whatever it was had long arms and appears to walk in a bipedal way. And on the possibility of it being a person out there, Matt is quoted saying, "If it was a person, they are either a moron or completely insane. They would be walking, swimming, and diving in an area where there are hundreds of 12-foot gators and water moccasins everywhere. I was there watching it for a while, and it seemed to notice me and walk toward deeper water." And there you have it. 5 unexplained Bigfoot sightings. What do you think of these clips? Would you consider any of these to be proof of the existence of Bigfoot or Sasquatch? Or do you think any of these could be fake? Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments. Also be sure to check out some of our previous videos on the subject of Bigfoot, as well as our last video covering some paranormal apparitions caught on film. And as always, remember to stay spooky. Until next time. As you can see, he spots something in the brush rustling around before he decides to get out of there and run back to his bike. Locals think that this could be an apparition of a man that was struck down by a train years prior when he decided to take a shortcut across the tracks on his way